All right. Um, so like I said, the questions that will be shared are mostly around algebra and a few other questions that uh, I thought you would be able to, you would find useful. Some of them are, I believe that some of them are things you've done, okay, and then um, some, maybe I believe maybe a few would be new stuff that you would equally appreciate. Okay, all right. So I'm going to, uh, I believe you can see what I'm annotating, right? What I'm drawing on the screen.
Mm,
Okay. All right. So this is the first one. You have your notebook with you, right?
mm-hmm.
Do you have your notebook, your math notebook with you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to be sure. Okay. So this one, quite simple. I trust you would know what to do.
Pardon?
Okay. So what would you do? What's the first thing you do for this? The question is for you to solve for why.
Pardon?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question here says for you to solve for y, to find the value of y. So what would you do first? What
Mm,
would you do first?
sure.
What did you say?
I said I'm not sure.
You don't remember the steps we took to solve for y. You know, anytime we had an unknown. You don't remember the steps we took. Hello, Mason, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was asking, don't
Hello?
you remember the steps we took to solve, for the letters in the other ones that we
No.
solved?
Mm, 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 mm.
Can you take a look at the notes that you took down during the last class? At least you have notes, so you can make reference to the notes. So what's the first thing that we did in the notes that you took? What was the first thing we did?
Mm. Is it collect like terms?
Exactly. So you collect like terms. So in this case, what would you say are the like terms? What are the like terms here?
27. 27 and 7.
Okay, that's good. Now, um, what are we going to do to both sides so that 27 and 7 will be together? What do we do? Remember, what's the sign on 7?
Minus.
Good. It's minus, correct. So, what are we going to do to both sides?
Subtract them both 7.
Did you say subtract or add? I didn't hear you back then.
I said subtract.
Okay, so um, remember, we always do the opposite of whatever is the sign on the number that we need to carry out the operation on. So what's the opposite of a minus?
Addition.
Thank you. So we are going to add 7 to both sides. Okay?
Mm.
Mason, you don't sound too good. Are you fine? Or you're a bit under the weather?
Pardon?
I said you don't sound too good.
Pardon?
You don't sound too good. Are you fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Or it wasn't too long you got back home from school.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Probably you've not had lunch. Okay. All right. I'll do my best not to be long. Okay, so we're going to add 7 to both sides. All right. So if I add 7 to both sides, what I'm going to have is 10y, okay, minus 7 plus 7. And this will be equal to, now this is the right hand side of the equal sign. So I'm going to also add 7 to it. 27 plus 7. Okay. So do you understand this step now? Do you understand it up to this point?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. So let's move on. Now, of course, I'm sure you know that minus a number plus that same number will give you 0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So that's going to leave us with 10y on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, we're going to have 27 plus 7, which is 34. Okay. Um, it looks
Yeah.
like, let me just confirm if I have the right question. It looks to me as if I got something. Oh, okay. All right, it's correct. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So what do you think we're going to do next? Remember,
Um,
opposite, all the time,
wait,
opposite.
do you divide 10 by 34?
Okay, so we're going to swap it the other way. What you meant to say is we'll divide both sides by 10. Okay, not the other way around. So we're going to divide both
Yeah.
sides by 10. In other words, we're going to divide 34 by 10. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the next step. Let me type that here. So we're going to divide both where's my H? Both sides by 10. All right, because 10 is multiplying what we are looking for, which is y. Okay, so that's the reason why we're dividing both sides by 10. So I'm going to have that, sorry, let me switch back to the pencil. Okay, so I'm going to have that 10y over 10 equals 34 over 10. All right, of course,
Mm.
it's clear what is going to happen. The 10 will divide itself, will cancel itself out, leaving us with just y, uh, 1y, which is as good as y, okay? And then on the right hand side, we have 34 divided by 10. Now let me say something, right? When you see 34 divided by 10, what comes to mind? The answer could either be a fraction or it could be a decimal, right? Do you agree with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's imagine the answer were to be a fraction. What are we going to do? What would you do to be able to get? Because we can't leave 34 over 10 the way it is. I'm sure
And
you.
y equals 3.4.
Okay, now that's a decimal. Let's pretend it's a fraction. What would it be?
Um, it would it be 3/4?
No, no. Okay, so okay, don't worry.
Oh,
Let's do
wait,
it
wait, wait.
together.
Will it be 1/2?
No, no, no. Okay, let's do it together. Okay. So now, if it were a fraction, this is what we're going to do. Okay. So now, okay, let me write it here first that y equals 3.4. That's correct. Well, let's pretend it's a fraction. So as a fraction, it's going to be this way. Now, and it will still work perfectly. For instance, we could say 10 into itself one time. 10 into 34 is how many times? It's three times, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a remainder. What's the remainder? Can you tell me? Can you tell me the remainder?
Fun.
Can you tell me the remainder after 10
Um,
has gone into 34 times?
4.
Thank you very much. It's 4. So that's going to be 4 over 10. So that's the answer as a fraction. So I just thought it would be nice to have either 3.4, okay, as the final answer, or three whole number 4 over 10 as the final answer. Okay, do you have any questions?
No, no.
Okay, all right. So could you go ahead and write this one down before we go to the next one?
Okay.
When you're done writing, when you're done writing, please let me know. Hi, Mason. Sorry about that. My internet went off. Can you hear me? Okay, Mason, can you hear me now?
No, it's lagging.
Hello, Mason. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you done writing down the
No, no, I haven't
the
finished it.
the working for this
N-
one?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I'm done. Hello? 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 Hello?
Oh, excellent. Beautiful. That's good. Right. So yeah,
Yo, it's lagging.
I can hear you. Heard, I heard you. I heard you,
It's because you're
Mason.
lagging. It's because you're lagging.
Hello. I can hear you.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay, Mason, can you hear me now? Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to the next one. So this next one, um, are you familiar with ratio and proportion?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is the next one uh I want us to solve. Okay. So the question is um find the ratio. Let me type it. Find the ratio of 12 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so let me ask, what would you do for a question like this?
Um, so what I'll do is I'll put 12
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll put like two dots and then I'll put 60
Okay, so tell me, why did you say 60?
because because what's it? 1 hour is also equivalent to 60 minutes and and
Mhm.
12. 12 can only be 12 minutes because 12 I changed it to 60 minutes because I can't change 12 to 12 hours. 12 minutes is 12 hours because it won't be equivalent to the amount of time because 12 hours is more than 12 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. Excellent. I like that. So yes. So let's go with it. So what do you do next after this?
Pardon?
What do you do next after
Pardon?
this? After you've had, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I said, what do you do next after you've written 12 is to 60? What do you do next?
Do you divide it?
Okay. So what number would you rather use to do the division to break it down?
Would you find like the highest common multiple of both numbers and divide it by that number?
Excellent. So what, in your own opinion, what's the common multiple or common factor rather? It's the factor we'll be
Um,
looking for.
is it 4?
Okay. So you can do four.
Or
I
it can
believe
be
you can
12.
also
Can
do
it do
six.
12? You can do 12.
Okay.
You can do 12. You can do 12. My bad.
Excellent.
Mm.
Excellent. Yes, you can do 12. So 12 in itself goes one time, and 12 in 60 goes how many times?
6. I mean, yeah, yeah. Wait, no, 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 5, 5.
Five.
My bad.
Five, exactly. Correct. Okay, so that's 1 is to 5. And that is the answer. Yes, that's very correct. Okay, that was quite that was quite easy. So I think you're quite good with ratio and proportion. That's good. So you know what I like about the fact that you had to ensure that both of them have the same units. Okay, either hour or minutes, and you chose to have it as minutes, which was a good thing because it was much more convenient to change hour to minutes than the other way around. Okay, that's a good one. All right. So the next one is it has a bit to do with um the area of shapes. Have you guys done area of shapes before?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So stuff like area of circles, area of a triangle, right angle triangles, things like that, right?
No, only of a cube and a cuboid.
Oh, okay, stuff like that. Oh, cube and cuboid. You guys did not look at plane shapes like circles and stuff like that.
Nah, because we're learning. I think
Oh,
yeah.
okay, but you guys should have done plane shapes before going to cubes and cuboids because those ones are three-dimensional shapes, whereas circles, triangles, and the likes are two-dimensional shapes. Are you
Mm,
sure you guys have not done it maybe in a lower
maybe
class
we.
before?
Maybe we have, but maybe I wasn't there. Maybe I
Oh,
think I did.
okay,
I'm not sure if I was there.
okay, all right, okay, no problem. Okay, so take a look at this other one. It's also an algebra question. 3t minus 5 equals t plus 15. All right, here we go. So what's the first thing we're gonna do?
So what you can do is first you could do. 3t plus 1t.
When did you say plus?
I mean minus.
Okay. So you know why did you okay,
Yeah, you
so
have to
now
collect like
it's
terms. Because you have to I mean my bad, you have to collect like terms. So what you have to do is move swap. What you could do is swap the 5 and the t,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and then you'll do 3t minus t, which will be 2t, and then
uh,
5 plus 15 is 20. And then
mm,
2 times t would equal 20. So that means t would equal 20. I mean 10.
oh, nice, nice. I like that. So that was quite fast. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we now divide both sides by 2, and that will give us 10, as you said. Correct. Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting a hang of the algebra questions, and that's a good one. I'm really happy about that. Okay. All right. So not a problem. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, those shapes that I talked about, I'm going to still do the question about them right about now. Do you want to write down these ones before we move on?
Pardon?
You want to write down these ones that I've done before we go on to the next one.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good. All right. So this question I'm about to solve, or we're about to solve now, simply says that the base of a triangle. Okay, let me try and get it out first. It says that the base of a triangle is where is it at? Hold on a second. Okay, the base of a triangle is 6 centimeters and its height is 8 centimeters. What is its area? Okay, so the base, right? I'm going to sketch a triangle now and show you the most likely place you would call the base. Let me see if I do that. Let's see if you remember. So, like I said, the question said that the base is equal to 6 centimeters and the height, which is h in yeah. If you wanted to abbreviate it, the height is 8 centimeters. Okay, so let me quickly um, sketch how it should look. So a triangle, of course, triangles. could look anything from stuff like this, and then usually if it has a height, it's going to look like this. Okay. Now remember that height is at 90 degrees to the side that it sits underneath. Okay. So this place under is called the base. All right. Here, this area where I'm going to write 6 cm now is the base. Okay. And then the height is that line that I drew in between, which is 8 cm. Okay. All right. Does this look familiar?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good. So now the formula for finding the area of a triangle like this is half base times height, or so you might see it in some books as base times height over 2. Okay,
Yeah.
does it
You
ring a
times
bell?
the you times the base and the height, and
Yeah,
then you divide it by 2.
excellent. So that means you remember. That's good. That's good. So area A of the triangle is equal to um 6 times 8. Okay, 6 times 8 over 2. Okay, and that's going to give us what? If I do that division, you could do 2 into 6 is 3. All right, and 3 times 8 is going to give us what? What would 3 times 8 give us? Do you remember?
3 times 8, 24.
Excellent. 24. And that's 24. Now, what's the unit? Do you remember what the unit should be? What's the unit for the answer?
Hmm?
What's
I'm not
the
sure.
unit? You're not sure. Okay. Now, anytime you are thinking about a unit, always ask yourself, what are the things that are involved in the formula? Now look at it here. You have base is 6 cm. Height.
Is it 24 over 2?
No, 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 no. I'm already done with the two. Is the unit I'm after, the unit. We're done with the division. It's not 24
Uh,
by 2 anymore. The 2 has already cancelled out 6 and to give you 3. That's how you got 24, 3 times 8. Do you understand?
mm-hmm.
Okay. So is the unit I was after, is it correct to say 24 cm? What will the unit be? Is it cm or what? What's the correct thing?
Pardon?
What's the correct unit? Is it cm? What's the correct
Yes,
unit?
it's centimeters.
Now, it's not actually
Oh,
centimeters, it's
centimeters squared.
centimeters.
Is it centimeter squared? Or
Yes,
cube? Yeah,
centimeters.
squared.
Exactly, correct. Okay, so yes, so that's it. Okay, let's do one more shape. Let's so we'll have a bit of practice with shape. So the next shape I want to consider is a circle. Do you remember the formula for area of a circle?
Yeah. For what?
The area of a circle. What's the formula for the area of a circle?
Is it? I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. So the area of a circle is given by pi r squared. Okay, this is it. This is how we usually write it. Pi times r squared. Does it look familiar?
Pi times square.
No. Pi times radius squared. Pi times
Oh.
radius squared. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so does it sound familiar?
No.
Okay, okay. All right, don't worry. I'm sure by the time they teach you in class, whatever we did today will come back to your memory, and I'm sure you remember. You are good at remembering. That's good. So, so this is the formula. So all we now need is what's the value for pi. Now, pi is a mathematical constant. Okay, I'm sure you guys have done pi day in school. Okay, and they probably told you guys about the mathematical constant pi. So usually, as a fraction, pi is 22 over 7. Okay? Have you
Mm.
have you seen that number before?
Did you say height?
Pi, like this.
Height. Oh.
Yes. So that's how it looks like. Pi
Okay.
is a constant. Okay? All right. Now, in this question, they told us to use 22 over 7 for pi. And the radius r, the radius of the circle, is equal to 7 centimeters. Okay.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen? We're simply going to put those values in where we have them represented, and that's where we're going to have a equals. Now in place of pi, we're going to write what? 22 over 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we're going to put our multiplication sign there. Now r squared, in this case, my r is 7. So 7 squared is as good as 7 times 7. And I'm sure you can see what's going to happen already. One of the
Mm-hmm.
sevens is going to be taken out by this guy, the one that's under. And we're going to be left with 22 times 7. And when you multiply 22 by 7, what would you get?
22. When you multiply 22 by 7.
Yes.
154.
Thank you very much. 154. Perfect. Don't forget the unit is going to be same as the guy above, cm squared, because it's an area. Areas are usually squared. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, so let me allow you to write this one down. So now when you are writing down the solution for number 4 and 5, please draw the shape that I drew there, the triangle. You can sketch it, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so go ahead and write it down. When you're done, please let me know.
Okay. Wait, can you move down a bit?
Oh, okay.
Wait, can I quickly see 4? Because I was writing 5.
Okay, could you quickly see what?
4.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm done.
Excellent. Excellent. Nice one. Okay. Okay. So I will go on to the next one. Um. Okay. All right. Okay. So this one now is still for a shape, but this time it's a right angle triangle, and we have one of the sides y. Okay. So this is supposed to be number six. Let me write it that way. Number six. Okay. So this is y, and this is a right angle triangle. So you have your 90 degrees there. Of course, I'm sure you know what a right angle triangle is, right?
Yeah.
Uh, one of its angles is 90 degrees, which is technically the right angle, as they call it. Okay. All right. So this is the question. The question says solve for y. Okay. So do
Mm-hmm.
you have an idea of how we can solve this question?
Yeah.
Do you have an
Could
idea?
you do
Okay.
so
Okay.
what we could do because triangles add up to 180 degrees. So what you could do is
Okay.
90 plus 13, which is 103, and then add the 12, uh
Oh,
115, and then do 180 minus 15, I mean
oh,
115, and that would be your answer.
okay. I think you are mixing something up. You know what's happening? You are
Pardon?
thinking the 12, you are thinking that the 12 and the 13 are angles, but they are sides. They are not
Oh yeah,
angles.
yeah. Wait. Do you only
Yeah.
add the 90 and 13 and then
We
is
won't have to add anything. We won't have to add the 90 and 13.
or is it
You know what?
times?
Okay, so now let me explain some things. Okay, so the 90 degrees, take note that the 90 is inside the triangle, right? These guys are just the sides of the triangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to use, do you remember your Pythagoras theorem?
N- no, but my teacher said we're gonna learn about it, but can you
Oh,
tell me where it is?
okay, yes, I will, I can. All right. So Pythagoras theorem is simply a theorem that states the following fact about a right angle triangle. Okay,
Pardon? Can you
let me,
repeat that?
okay, give me a minute. Let me write it out first. So that's the spelling. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so I said it's a theorem that states a fact about every right angle triangle. Okay, take note. It's only for right angle triangles. Okay.
Sorry, pardon. Wait, I missed the first bit.
O- Okay, don't worry. Let me write it. Let me type it out so that you can see. Okay. So the Pythagoras theorem is a theorem that states a fact about every right angle triangle. Okay. Can you see what I typed now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So So that's it. All right. So take note. It's only for right angle triangle. So don't let me underline that. That's a fact. It's only for right angle triangle. Okay. Okay. So let's look at what that theorem says. Now it says if this is a right angle triangle and every right angle triangle has a longest side, isn't it? What's that longest side called?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's called the hypotenuse.
The
Okay,
pardon?
let me type it. Don't worry. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it's called. It's called the hypotenuse. That's the longest side. Okay, so um the other side. Okay, so for instance now, um let's give this other side letters so that we can state the theorem. So if here is A, okay, sorry,
Yeah.
let me, and this side is B, okay, it says that the hypotenuse squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Okay, did you get that?
A yeah. H
Okay,
squared
good.
equals S plus B squared. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, let's apply it to our question. In this case, what would you say is the hypotenuse in our question? Is it the 13, is it the y, or is it the 12?
Pardon? Oh, it's
Which
the
one
A.
in our question?
It's the A. The Y
Yeah,
is the
no,
A.
thank you very much. The y is the A, okay? Then which one is the hypotenuse?
13.
13, thank you very much. That's correct. So I'm going to state it now. 13 squared equals y squared, which is A squared, because that's the A, plus 12 squared, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now, do you do you know what 13 squared is?
Pardon?
Do you know what 13 squared is? 13 squared, do you know what it is?
Um, 13 times 7. Is it 169?
Correct. It is 169. All right. So 169 equals y squared plus now 12 squared. I'm sure you know 12 squared. 12 squared is what?
144.
Exactly 144. And now we're going to do our favorite thing, which is collecting like terms. So what are we going to do to both sides? What are we going to
Pardon?
do to collect like terms? We're going to be
Um,
collecting like terms. What are we going to do?
um, find is the like terms A squared and B squared?
No, look at our question. We have 169 equals y squared plus 144. What
Mm-hmm.
will be the like terms there?
Oh, 169, 144.
Exactly. So what are we going to have? 169. What next?
Pardon?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. What? Let's collect the like terms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
169. What?
169 plus, wait, no, is it minus?
Yes, it's minus.
Minus,
Because
yeah.
So it's the opposite of plus. So that's why it has to be a minus. Minus 144 equals y was where next. Um, so can you quickly do that sum? 169 minus 144 will give us what?
Um, 25.
Correct. 25. And I'm sure you've already gotten your
Yeah.
answer for y.
Yes, it's 5.
Was it exactly? So when we take the square root of both sides, square root of 25 is a big 5. Will give us 5. Okay, and that's what our y is. Y equals square root of 25, which is 5. Okay, so did you see how simple it was to solve the question? It was quite straightforward, right?
Yes.
Okay. But guess what? We had to start with the Pythagoras theorem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go ahead and write it down.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, good. All right. So, um, I'm sure by the time your teacher will be introducing it to you in school, you would have a basic idea. Please take note. Pythagoras theorem only applies to the sides of a right angle triangle, not the angles, okay?
Yeah.
Uh, so you don't miss anything off at all. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me see if I have another question on shapes here. Do I have another question on shapes? Okay, I do have one more, but I'm thinking maybe we should leave that one for later. I'm not sure. Okay, all right. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let me just let me copy it out. We'll do it. Okay, so I'm going to copy something out now, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, copy. Where are you? I'm gonna paste it now. There we go. Okay, so this will be that. The last one I did was number 6, right? So this should be
Mhm.
number 7.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna paste it. Okay. All right. I want you to take a look at this shape. Have you seen a shape like this before?
Uh, no.
Now let me explain what you have seen right there. You're actually seeing two rectangles, a smaller rectangle inside a bigger rectangle, right? Do you agree with me? Mason, are
Yeah.
you there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so can you see it now? It's a smaller rectangle inside a bigger one. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And the area around the smaller one, but within the bigger one, is shaded. Okay, so the
Yeah.
question here says find the area of the shaded portion. Have you seen questions like that before?
No.
Okay, but you are familiar with the area of a rectangle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the area of a rectangle?
I mean, no, I'm not sure the Arab rectangle. Hmm?
Are you sure you've not um come across the area of a rectangle before?
No.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'll need to remind you. So the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. Okay, or some
Pardon?
books will say length times breadth, the product of the length and the breadth.
Okay.
Okay. Now the length is the longer side, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the breadth is the shorter side. So now, can you read what I typed at the bottom there? What it says? What can you read that? Can you read it?
Cutting out the inner rectangle is like subtracting the area of the smaller rectangle from the area of the bigger rectangle.
Exactly. So so now I want you to imagine that I cut out that inner rectangle. What I will be now, let's pretend we have a piece of paper, right? And that piece of paper has a smaller, has a rectangle drawn inside it, and then the rest of the paper was colored blue. By the time I cut out the white area, which is inside, what I'll be left with is the blue area, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So can you see why? What can you see the explanation behind it? All I now need to do is to find the area of the bigger rectangle and subtract the area of the smaller rectangle from it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this that's simply what we're going to do. This question is usually a simple question. Okay. So the area. So we're going to. Let me just type out something here. We're going to say area of the shaded portion. The shaded portion is the side that's colored blue. Area of the shaded portion is, so all right. So the area of the shaded portion is given by. So sorry, I don't need to type anymore. I'll just need to write it from now on. A. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down. So I don't know how you're going to write it in your book, but just do your best to write it exactly the same way I'm writing it. But just let me hold on. Let me just finish solving it. So the area of the bigger, because remember, area of the bigger rectangle is length times breadth. In this case, the length of the bigger rectangle is 8, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Times the breadth, which is 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 8 times 4 is what?
Wait,
8,
so 8 times
8
4
times 4. Yes. What's
or
8 times
32,
4?
32.
32. Thank you. All right. So that's 32. Now the area of the small one, the smaller rectangle, you know, the small guy, small tiny guy in there, not so tiny, okay, will be equal to 3, which is the length, times the width or the breadth, which is 2. Okay, and 3 times 2 will give you what?
6.
Okay, so let me just put the unit since we're not, we'll soon apply them. That's going to be 6 cm squared. Okay. Now the area of the shaded portion. Oh, hold on a minute. Area of the shaded portion A will be equal to the area of the big rectangle. All right, BIG minus the area of the small rectangle. So I'm kind of giving the details like this. So even if you store it, you know, sometime later in your book, you still remember what we were talking about. All right. And that's going to be equal to what? 32 minus 6, which is what? Hold on a minute. I just messed that up. 32. What's 32 minus 6?
Pardon?
32 minus 6 will give you what?
Um,
Yes, I'm waiting.
um, sorry, 24. Um,
Are you sure about that?
I'm 26. Sorry.
Okay, good. 26. So that's 26. Um, wait. All right. So can you quickly do um a sketch of this with the shaded area? Now your own shaded area doesn't have to be, detailed blue. You can just put some strokes of line, to just show that it's shaded. But just do a sketch, then write down what I have there, and then write down the solution.
Yeah, I've done it.
You've done everything.
Hold on.
So I'm usually a
Hold on,
big
wait.
fan of not writing
Um,
while I'm explaining. I hope you were not writing while I was explaining.
Pardon?
I said I hope you were not writing while I was explaining.
No.
Okay, all right.
Mommy, how long is the lesson? It won't finish. Really, it's just gonna be here an extra 30 minutes. You need to relax. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, so let's do one more, and maybe we'll call it a day. Okay, so this one is not about shapes, but it's a bit of it's okay. So it's algebra, right? It's algebra. Okay, so let me see how you're going to handle this. So this is supposed to be number 8. Let's see how you're going to solve it. 2n minus, hold on a bit, 2n minus 1 over 4 equals 0. So do you have an idea of how we're going to go about this?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think we're going to
Wait.
do?
Sorry. Wait. Sorry, wait.
Any
One second.
idea? It doesn't look familiar, right?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so now I know the reason why it doesn't look familiar. That's because of the division sign, right? Divided by
Yeah.
4. That's it. Okay. So anytime you see stuff like this, first things first, multiply both sides by the number in the denominator. In this case, we're going to be multiplying both sides by 4. So let me type it out. Multiply both sides by 4. Both sides by 4. Now, from now on, you see it's going to be quite easy. So if I multiply both sides by 4, see what's going to happen. I'm going to have 2n minus 1 over 4 times 4. Okay, of course, you know that that 4 there is 4 over 1, isn't it? So it's
Mm.
definitely going to cancel itself. And then on the right hand side, you have 0 times 4, which we all know is going to give you what? What's 0 times 4?
0.
Thank you very much. It's 0. So the 4 has cancelled itself, which is why we have to multiply both sides by the denominator. Alright, so now we're left with 2n minus 1 equals 0. I'm sure you know what we're going to do next. What are we going to do next? Now it looks familiar. What are we going to do next? Quickly.
Um, wait. Oh, I'm not sure still.
Come on, you're sure. You're sure. Give it a try. Give it a shot. You're sure. Give it a shot.
2n, I mean, n equals 0.
What happened to the 2?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Uh, Actually, we can't just throw away the 2. We have to follow the process, okay? Now, if you collected like terms, what do you think we're going to have? Just collect like terms. Let's see what happens.
Um, 0
Yes,
and 1 are like terms.
thank you very much. So what I'm going to have, 2n equals what?
Um, equals 0 minus 1.
Oh, it's 0 plus 1, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know why it's plus 1?
No.
Because there's a minus on the
Is it
1
because you
on
do
the
the
left-hand
opposite? Is it because you do the opposite?
side. Yes, correct. It's the opposite. So the next step, sorry, because of space, I'm going to, let me see if I can extend this thing. Let's do the trick. Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to have is that 2n equals 1. So now what are we going to do to both sides? 2n equals 1. What are we going to do to both sides? We're looking for n. So what will we do to both sides? Just like we did for the other one.
Um, um, divide.
Yes, correct. Yes, go ahead. Divide what? Divide both sides by
1,
no
2.
2. It's simple. Divide both sides by 2. Anytime you are wondering what you are dividing both sides by, ask yourself, what is multiplying what you are looking for? Right now, it's n we are looking for, isn't it?
Mm,
Aha. So we are dividing both sides by 2. So if you divide both sides by 2, we have it that 2n over 2 equals 1 over 2, right? And that will leave us with 2 cancelling itself. And that means, therefore, n is equal to half. Okay? So that's the final answer. N equals half. Of course, I'm sure you know that half is also 0.5, isn't it?
mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and write this. I think we can. Okay. So I'm going to give you one more for you to do as your homework. Okay. So you're turning it
Okay.
in on Friday. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send you that one on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, that's good. All right. So, um, so let's see. We'll do this again on Friday, but hopefully it will be science, and yeah, we'll see. I'll see what we can pick up from there. Okay. So, if before Friday, can you do me a favor and send me? I know you called out some of the things that you guys have done so far in science in from your notebook. So, you could you send me the ones that we've not um discussed in class, in our own class. So, I could start off from there on Friday, and then we'll take it
Okay.
up from there. All right. Okay. So let me stop sharing. All right. So enjoy the rest of your evening.
Okay, yeah. Bye.
All right. Bye.